Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. Today I'm in my garage, as you can see, and we've got something interesting to take a look at. I picked up this rotary. I came with a kind of a package deal. I picked up, actually, it was mostly after this backpack vacuum, Pro Team. It works perfect. Just need a bag, and I already have the S1 anyway, so that works great. So I picked that up, but I also had an opportunity to pick this up as part of a package deal. So I thought, why not? It seemed to work. It seemed to be running fine. This is obviously a floor scrubber, a 17-inch. I guess it is. Anyway, looks like a 17. Could be a 15. Never actually measured it. Don't have a tape measure here, I don't think. Or do I? I guess not. I think it's a 17. Anyway, this is a very old machine. This is an old Husky Voyageur. That's for those of you who this is a French word, Voyageur. Husky has been around a long time. I think recently they either went out of business or they stopped making rotary machines. But this is a pretty old one. I don't know exactly how old it is, but these old ones were really well made. You can see it's cast aluminum, and just the quality of these older machines is just great. What do you think, Jesse James? Anyway, I pulled the top off. I'm looking at it, and the first thing I noticed when I opened it up, I was expecting to find a capacitor start motor in here, and it's not. But nor does it have carbons. At least I don't think it does. But what it does have, I don't know if you can, probably can't see in there. Let's see if we can see. Oh boy, I don't know. We'll try it. I'll turn it on. I'll try and show you what's happening here, because this is an unusual setup. I've seen it before. I used to have a switch somewhere for some reason for one of these motors, or one similar to it. So if you take a look down inside there, you can see the commutator. It'll turn, but if you can see that, you see that? Can you see that brass-looking thing there? Now, if I can't quite keep the light on there. I'll try and show you guys what's happening here. Yeah. But when this spins, you hear it click. Can you see it move? What's happening is that there's a primary and a secondary winding in here, and the primary winding starts the motor spinning, and then as it spins up, it's like counterweights on there, and they cause that. It's like a switch with, I think, 3 or 4 counterweights on there to a switch to the secondary winding, which is the run winding. So that's an unusual way to do it. I think that was maybe old school way of doing it. I'm not sure, because then what happened is most motor manufacturers, I think, went to the capacitor start. They still have a start winding and a secondary winding, but I think, if I remember correctly, I believe that makes this a little bit of a lighter motor. I'm not positive. It's a 1-horse, and it has it says on their frame, it says D56Y, so I guess it's a 56 frame. I believe that is referring to the number of separate circuits that are in the motor. I think you can get 66 frame motors, which are usually better. This is a 1-horse, so not a my main rotary is a 1.5 horse. So anyway, let's there's something else here I want to show you. In order to do that, we need to kind of put this back, at least put the see if I can get this to line up. Tell you what, we'll just leave it without the screws in for now. And oh, there's a doggy out there. It's about 5 degrees or so out there now, so it's not so cold as it's been. So we're gonna flip the motor over, and I want to take a look at there's something going on with the transmission here that has me a little bit concerned. It runs fine, making no noise. But I noticed there's oil here. So, yeah, there's definitely oil here. So I'm assuming that we have a gasket in here. And if I can, we will open that up. Ooh. And we'll take a look. And oh, there it goes. Oh, it's turning good. Okay, so theoretically I should be able to open this up, and then, although the gasket won't be available, I can probably just make one with some gasket material and replace the gasket. Make sure the oil is topped up. I can check out the gears in here as well. This is an unusual setup because, well, it's an old machine, so. Oops. Okay. It's just not, okay, they're turning pretty easily. Guess the oil leaking on the threads helps with that. So let's get that off of there. Hopefully I'll be able to get this video completed before the battery goes to bed on my phone, because I noticed it was lower. Okay. It just told me it's, I hope I can get there, because the battery, low battery just showed up. You know what, maybe I'll do that. No, I won't do that. Maybe I'll be able to do it as a separate video showing what I discover under here. But we'll see what happens. See how far I can get here. I would really like to show you guys what the inside of the transmission looks like, if I can. I have no idea if this will actually split the tranny open or not, or do I have to undo this with the clutch? I think that's the clutch, just is a separate, shouldn't affect the getting open the transmission open, I don't think. But we don't often get to see how these things work. There's usually a 3 gears in these things, although some have 2. I have no idea what this one has. The better ones usually have 3. And what they do is they take the motor, which is running at 1725 RPM, and multiply the torque, drop it down to the 175 RPM of the machine. That's why we call them 175. The motor is spinning much faster, obviously, in order to get the power and torque to apply to the resistance of the pad, or whatever you're cleaning with, a brush or whatever. One more to go. Yep, one more. I have no idea if this is going to come apart, but probably if that's, you know, if it's just, obviously it's leaking a little bit, but it should be an easy fix, I would think. Okay, here's the last one. Now will it come apart? That is the question. Oh, I have no idea how to do it. I may have to pull the shroud off and get it out of the way. This is a